I'm still working on the Civic. Sorry for the delay. Basically, I was in a dilemma. I wasn't sure if I was going to stay in the current house that I'm renting or if we were going to get a different place and try to downsize a little bit. But I think we're going to stay here. It just makes more sense for the dogs, the space, and I like having this big garage, especially to do what I'm doing to this car. All I've done since the last video is I removed the power steering lines. I went ahead and made the decision. I'm gonna take off the power steering rack and replace it with a brand new manual rack. Thankfully, the manual rack I'm buying comes with inner tie rods, so I don't have to replace these. I'm gonna get new ones, and then I'll just buy outer tie rods. Let me show you guys what I picked up though. I'm fixing this today, by the way. That broke. I have new bushings for these Integra trailing arms that I just picked up from San Antonio. I know the brakes are rusted. I'm going to replace those, but these are the trailing arms and rear disc brake setup from a 94 Integra, I believe. I also picked up this brand new, still in the Honda box, e-brake center console cover. Excited about that. These are for the lower control arms. These are for the lower shock mount, and these are for these trailing arms down here. So I'll still have to use this little plate, but this will get replaced, and these are badass. So guys, if you're ever doing this, replacing the bushings, it's a must do. As far as what's going on in here, as you can see, that axle's still hanging. I just have it tied up. I haven't even tried to mess with it since we pulled the engine, but it did not want to come out, man. I beat the shit out of it with a hammer. I bent the top of it. It still wouldn't come out. Hopefully I'll be able to get it through the hole. But either way, I plan on replacing the wheel hubs. So if I can't get it out, I'm just gonna wait till I do everything and pull everything out together. Stuff I plan on doing later. I plan on, there's a company on eBay that makes new stickers for these. I plan on replacing that. And then cleaning up this plastic as well as this plastic here. I actually had a painter come over to estimate the car, and he gave me a good price. I'm just on the fence if I want to keep it the same color, or there's this Porsche Carrera color that's gray that I'm considering doing. If it's just going to go in a completely different direction if I paint it gray. If I keep it this color, it's going to end up having like white wheels, little tiny blue accents here and there, like almost the color of that tape down there. If I go gray, it's going to have yellow accents. So it'll just be gray, black, and yellow, or it'll be turquoise, blue, and white. Other than that, other things I plan on doing soon is doing a brake booster delete. This company makes a brake booster delete kit, so it has like a plate that sits there. This will come off. So either way, I'm gonna probably have to do the brakes before I get the engine bay painted. There's also a hardline relocator kit, so all this stuff goes away, and then it just kind of sits under here, and then you retap into the, you like open up the brake lines, and then you can just go straight in, and you don't have as much stuff hanging around the engine bay. Plus these brackets are ugly as hell. But yeah, basically where I'm at now, I need to start tearing apart the suspension, I guess. I need to get the subframe out, cleaned up, repainted. I need to buy the parts for the suspension. So I need to buy the whole coilover kit. The one that I'm buying comes with adjustable upper control arms. And it also comes with a rear camber kit. So for the front, I'll still need to buy outer tie rods, lower ball joints, and compliance bushings, I guess. And then in the back, there's a couple things I might do to it. I might put a rear subframe later on, but I kind of just want to get the shell and brake system ready to go so I can tow it to the paint shop, get the engine bay painted, whatever color I'm going to do it. Bring it back over here, do the engine, do the transmission, get the swap running, and then drive it back over there to paint the outside of the car. It doesn't have that many imperfections. There's some weird crack in the, looks like Bondo work at some point, and then there's, you know, it just needs to be repainted. But obviously I'll replace this. I plan on replacing these roof moldings as well, and all of the window moldings and trim pieces. So the goal is just to make it look new again. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the door panel and get that door handle replaced, depending how easy it is. I've never done it before. I'll do the other one too at the same time because I bought 2 brand new ones. And yeah, here we go. All right, so everything works. This lock is actually way smoother. I guess just the way everything sits in there. It opens a lot cleaner. I'm happy with it. So we got this one in too, and previously this one did not open from the outside. But what I realized when I was in there is over here, there's like another rod that goes down that you have to connect, and that one is the one that pushes down to unlock the door from the outside. The inside one runs all the way through here and opens that same little tab. So they're both connected to the same rod, and that one, the little part that goes into the door handle, it screws on and it's like an arm going out. Well, it fell off, and I found it way down in the corner of the door panel here, and I was able to put it back on, so now it works from the outside. Super stoked about that. Hell yeah. So door handles are fixed, both are working inside and out. And now I'm about to install this Dynamat in the interior. So then I can put the carpet back in, get the seats back in, some of the dash pieces. But I'm about to clean all of this with like paint prep cleaner. Wipe it all down, take the grime and grease off of it so it'll stick. And what this stuff does is it dampens the sound vibrations that are gonna be made by the 3-inch exhaust. This tool, you can roll down and it indents it and makes it stick. Unfortunately, that's all I can do right now. So I'm gonna go to open mat, catch some rolls of jiu-jitsu, and then come back, finish this. Not that much left. I don't know if I have enough. Maybe it's gonna be real close. We'll see. There she is. It's not perfect, but it's gonna do the job. You can still get to the fuel pump if you need. I cut out little spots for where the carpet clips are gonna go. Had to run that for the seat, but I had just enough. Got that off of Amazon, so the recommended amount worked just right. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the interior back in for now, just to conserve space in the garage, because it's getting a little wild in here. But yeah, there it is. Hopefully it'll be quieter in the cab now when I'm driving around.